The Mother 3 Fan Translation. This is a free, unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother/Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. This is English version 1.1, made by the translation team at mother3.fabi.net. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. Last time, we made it to Tane Island, and, ate some funky mushrooms and, explored a bit. Things clearly aren't great. Also, hey there. The bell has rung. You're weak. Let us root. So, yeah. Hey, though. Seems like a mad gypsy house. Let's wander in. Hey there. That person over there is Mixolydia. Isn't she pretty? Oh. Well, hey.
Oh my, we have visitors. And look, they're all hopped up on mushrooms. You people stink. Oh, wait a minute. Might you be Lucas, Kumatora, and Duster?
We are?
Wow, you guys really stink. Ionia told me about you. I'm Mixolydia, one of the mad gypsies. If that's too hard to remember, Mixo? No, Missy will do just fine. Okay, line up here. Yuck, what a stench. Just a tiny bit of those mushrooms will cause terrible hallucinations. Powerful hallucinations that tear at your weaknesses and the scars in your heart. But I'll bring you back to your senses now.
You know, you don't have to hit Boney. He was okay. Granted, the other three definitely need it. Eesh. Well, at least someone can help cure us of our, terrible dose of hallucinogenic mushrooms. Whew. Hopefully it'll make the music nice. Ah, thank goodness.
There, all better. I'm amazed you even made it this far after eating those horrid things. I know what you want to ask. This island's needle's at the top of the hill. I sense that the time has come too. So, whenever you want to pull it, go ahead. That's assuming you can get rid of the special barrier I set up to protect it, of course. Oh, I almost forgot. My friend Ocho here picked up each and every item you dropped in the ocean. Be sure to thank him.
Oh, you're a big ol' octopus. Thanks, buddy.
Yes, all sorts of things fall into the ocean. Picking up those things along the beach is known as beachcombing, and I just love it.
Obtained all your items that had been washed away.
Oh, looks like you're holding too many things. I'll hold on to this for a little while longer then.
So yeah, he'll give you all the stuff you had. Otherwise, all the items you happen to get, like the cup of life noodles, the luxury banana, the bug spray, he'll not give you the things that would have replaced them. So we'll need to come back and get the things from him after we've actually explored the island now that it's normal. Hi, Mr. Safe Frog.
Do you need something? We sure do. Do you need to save your game? Perhaps transfer DP.
We need to transfer DP. I have no idea how much, so we'll just grab it all. Thank you, Mr. Safe Frog, because there's a mole cricket. Hey there.
We may be tiny, but we're still living beings. We eke out our lives as mole crickets.
And actually, we've started to branch out into the business world. With franchises opening up everywhere, we're now at the forefront of business evolution. We have all sorts of wonderful goods that we found lying on stocked up on. I could let you have some of them, if you'd like. Well, would you like to take a look?
We sure would.
So let's take a look. He has some, interesting things, and frankly, we have some stuff to sell. So let's get to it. While I do like the Gemini Bracelet's offense increase, we really don't need it anymore. And frankly, all the secret herbs, the bear hats, we just don't need them. The Good Kid shirt is probably better than the flame pendant, so I might actually re-equip that, but like the Boing ribbon, we don't need. Let's take a look here. We definitely want the trivia card, but we couldn't sell it even if we wanted, so no issue there. Otherwise, the hermit crab shell, who knows what it's for. Frankly, I'm just going to keep a hold of it. Otherwise, we don't need the bear hat. And, yeah, should be good. So let's take a look here. What do we got? The spiky weapon, which if you notice, everybody but Boney can use. It's a pretty big jump in offense. Frankly, I like Duster's weapon already, so maybe for Lucas this would be fine. We'll grab it for him. And, as much as it makes me sad to say, we'll sell the Friends Yo-Yo. Otherwise, we have the Feather Charm, which does increase your defense a fair bit. This would probably be better for Kumatora and Duster. Also, we have the Libra bracelet, which increases our defense by a whopping 30. This is definitely good for Duster, though he doesn't have any inventory space right now. So let's rearrange some things. My goodness. Keep tripping up on my words, almost like I ate some of those mushrooms. My goodness. Let's give the trivia card to Lucas. And honestly, I'm going to equip the Good Kid shirt instead of the flame pendant. And then, yeah, I mean, Duster, he could do with just about everything. So that would be nice. In fact, we can probably just sell his Leo bracelet. That'll be fine. And you have a lot of dialogue. All right, let's sell some things from Duster, such as the Leo bracelet. There we go. I don't know if he has a better bandana for him. I guess let's check. Doesn't look like it, which is fine. So we'll get him the Libra bracelet. Very nice. And give it a nice equip. Otherwise, let's take a look here. For Kumatora, do we actually want to buy anything? Feather Charm, probably better. So we'll buy that. I guess we'll keep our flame pendants for now, just in case. And otherwise, I don't want to get her the Libra bracelet just because I like the Virgo one for the PP increase. I think it's better for her than the defense, to be completely honest. She needs that PP real bad. Same with Lucas, to be fair. We could get him the Libra bracelet, though. That would be fine. Sell our Leo bracelet. Not bad. Feather Charm is only one better than the Good Kid shirt, and the Good Kid shirt gives him IQ, so I'm going to keep that. And then otherwise, we need to rearrange some stuff on Duster, because he would like some new things as well. Honestly, I'm going to give the Hermit Crab Shell to Lucas, and we'll call it good from there. Thank you for all the business you conduct, Mr. Mole Cricket. You're definitely useful. All right, let's buy Duster the Feather Charm. Absolutely. And yeah, we'll keep our flame pendants, just because, who knows, they might be useful later. If we ever need the money, we can always sell them. Hey there, Mr. Save Frog.
Do you need something?
We sure do.
Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
We need to transfer DP, of course, because we don't need all that money.
You need something?
We sure do. We need to save our game. Especially after we did all the shopping. So, let's do it. Mixolydia's house. Very nice.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We sure will, pal. Hey, and wouldn't you know, the item deposit guy. Hi there, I'm your friendly item deposit guy. How can I help you? Let me tell you, you can give us quite a big hand. You can have the Hermit Crab Shell, the Trivia card, and let's also give you the Flame Pendant. Yep. Let's give you that on everybody, because we just don't need them. At least not now. We might later. It's just kind of why I want to keep a hold of them. And otherwise, I think we're pretty good. All right. The gods are watching over you guys. You're incredible. You're amazing. Seriously, you're a real inspiration. We're right behind you, supporting you 100% from the sidelines. Thanks, pal. Also, let's go see if we can get our items back from Ocho now. Hey, pal.
Yes, all sorts of things fall into the ocean. Picking up those things along the beach is known as beachcombing, and I just love it.
Obtained all your items. Very nice. And it looks like we actually got them all this time. Our magic puddings, our tarts, everything. So thank goodness. I'd have been quite sad to leave those behind. Otherwise, let's actually go down a bit and see what's what now that things are normal. So things are pretty tame. Oh. Secrets ahead. No trespassing. Right. Oh. Well, no wonder why Boney didn't want to go in. Taintain Hot Spring further ahead. Be careful not to slip and fall in the sludge. Ah. Well, let's wash ourselves off of all that muck and grime, shall we? Ugh. No wonder Boney didn't want us to hop in there. Still, now we're all clean. Ugh, I can only imagine what that smells like. You know, frankly, I really don't want to imagine what it smells like. Ugh. Anyways, back down here, we can actually encounter all the enemies that we found. So, this is the Titanian. Titanian? Whatever. Point is, we've fought all these enemies before. If you notice, all their songs are different. And now that we know who they are, well, I mean, we've seen them, so we've already given them a sniff. But still, we can get their back attack sprites, so may as well. Ooh, the Ancient Dragonfly. That's it. A lot of these guys do all the same things they did when you were hallucinating. They don't do anything different. The point is now, though, they'll actually drop all of the items they would normally drop, and you can fight them normally. The big thing we want is this fella right here. The Monkalris. Like I said, the Monkalris is a very special enemy. It has Kumatora's ultimate weapon. So if I were you, take some time and beat the heck out of them. You learn a fair amount of EXP for it too, but for beating them, you could get the Mystical Gloves, which are amazing for Kumatora. You want these. This is also kind of one of the best and only opportunities you have to get these, especially coming up. So if I were you, don't run into them while being overleveled, and make sure to give them what for, trying to get the Mystical Gloves. It'll be worth it, and frankly, I'm going to try to farm them from these guys. Usually it doesn't take all that long, but I think it's only a 3% chance or a 1% chance they drop them. So there's a good chance we're going to gain some levels and be here for a minute. Still, I thought it would be fun to show off the whole island. As you can see, there's quite a few of them walking around, and this is a pretty darn large area. So, let's get to beating up some Monkalrises, shall we? It'd be cool if I got them naturally just by going through the island once, or, well, twice eventually. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it to happen, so, you know. We'll still give them what we can. Otherwise, their sniff descriptions from when we did fight them under the effects of the mushroom are still accurate. They're weak to fire. That is no joke. But now we know they're Monkalrises. So anyways, we'll keep exploring and see what we really missed. Energizing mushrooms. Don't eat too many. Well, they certainly did energize us, though maybe not in the right way. So yeah, that's the whole island. It's actually kind of small and tame, so I'm going to go out of my way and go get those Mystical Gloves. I'll be right back. For you guys, anyways. So something I want to bring up while fighting the Monkalrises and trying to farm them is, frankly, it's pretty fast if you're over-leveled like we are to just back attack them and basically mash A, because there's a good chance you're going to get combo attacks, and if you want to farm them efficiently, just go back and forth on the screen. There's a Monkalris right here. You can fight 2 of them per go, and it makes things pretty darn fast. They're worth a fair bit of experience, so if you didn't want to farm the black beanlings, this isn't a bad method. They're pretty easy, and they left behind a luxury banana. So yeah, not only can you get Kumatora's ultimate weapon, you can also stock up on some pretty darn good healing items. so frankly, farming them isn't a terrible idea. While it may not be the quickest thing in the world, especially if you're probably like about level 40 right now, it might take some time to actually beat these guys, but they'll help you catch up in level, so it's not all bad. Otherwise, I'll get back to farming and see ya after Duster gains a level and is now level 54. HP went up by 6, offense went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, speed went up by 1, and the enemy left behind some mystical gloves. I guess I'll eat my words, and I'll see you right now. So, the mystical gloves. Gloves that emit a rainbow-colored aura. If you notice, they don't give Kumatora any extra stat increases like Duster's mystical shoes. At least, not from this menu. So let's make some room and give him a nice equip, shall we? Let's use the pork stew? We actually really don't need to, but whatever, it's fine. I would rather get this done now and not worry about it. Boom. So yeah, as you saw there, it gives her quite a bit. It gives her extra max HP, an extra 10. Gives her a lot more offense. An extra, what is that? 7 IQ plus an extra... Oh goodness, I can't math. Anyway, she gets more speed. Point is, they're really good. Don't pass up on them. Also, it didn't take me all that long. I think I maybe killed, I don't know, 15 of them. So, frankly, I would go out of your way to get the mystical gloves. It's very worth your time, and they're a pretty easy enemy to fight, at least for us. Like I've said, I did go out of my way to farm black beanlings quite a bit. So if you're not nearly as powerful, don't be afraid to use PSI, like PK Love Gamma, or PK Fire Gamma, or really whatever you have. Guaranteed by this point, you will have PK Love Gamma, so worst case, just hit them with that, and you'll be all good. Hey, Mr. Save Frog.
Do you need something?
We sure do.
You need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
We need to save our game, especially now that we have Kumatora's ultimate weapon. Feels pretty great.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We certainly will. So, let's head on inside and look for that needle that Mixolydia mentioned. There's also some new enemies, or at least what would be new enemies had we not fought them in other places. As you can see, all the enemies are scared of us because we're over-leveled. This is another thing I wanted to show off, is that when you're over-leveled, enemies run away from you, which makes it really easy to get back attacks on the Scampering Mushroom, which, like I said, we've seen before. So yeah, if you didn't fight him in the volcano, you can find him again here, which is pretty nice. Also, what a pretty cave. Still, it's somewhat short-lived. And we actually have a new enemy now. The Unwelcome Gust. I kind of like the joke. Instead of unwelcome guest, it's an unwelcome gust. Not bad, Duster. Give him a sniff, Boney. Smells like a strange creature. Weak against lightning and weak against numbness. Good to know. Ow. So yeah, like Master Eddie, they can generate water, which will do a fair bit of damage. Be a little careful around them. Still, they're worth 1,456 experience, which is nothing to sneeze at. Pretty great. Ooh, and up here we have a little present. You heard a mambo rhythm. Ah, just another one of those little moments in the game that really make it stand out. How fun. And as you can see, we have quite a few unwelcome gusts. We can just plow right through them, so it's really not all that big of a deal, but we should probably fight a couple of them. Plus, when they're together, they might do some other things. I don't actually remember all that they do, but we know they're weak to lightning, so let's use Thunder Gamma. Should probably take care of them pretty well. Come on, Kumatora. Boom! 319 damage. Oh, it didn't hit anyone. That's the one weakness to lightning. While it can be really powerful and it's super good against things that are weak against it, it can miss. a lot more than anything else in the game. So be careful about that. Still, 2,900 EXP? Not bad for beating these guys. And up here, we have another little present. A Vigor Stick. This, I believe, is an upgrade for Lucas right away. Yeah, gives plus 50 offense. So if you didn't happen to pick up the spiky weapon, you can give this to Lucas. I wanted to pick one up just for now, just so I could say, hey, we bought it. If you really want, and this is what I'm going to get into right now, Duster's mystical shoes at this point are going to start dropping in quality. While they are his technically best weapon, because they give you extra stat increases, it may not keep up with other things in terms of damage. So if you wanted to give Duster the spiky weapon to give him a little extra offense, you totally could. I'm not saying it's the wrong decision to do that. It might be the right one in your eyes. Duster may not care about the extra speed, nor may he care about some of the extra stat increases. It might be more beneficial for him to be a little slower than Boney rather than being as tight as he is, to make sure Boney always goes first compared to him. Still, I really like the mystical shoes, and frankly, I think I'm going to be keeping them equipped to him for pretty much the whole game. He still has 144 offense, which even with his weapon being a bit outdated, is still more than Kumatora has. It's way more than Boney has, and it's not too far behind Lucas. So frankly, I like him with the mystical shoes. I think they fit him just fine. Kinda like a boot. So yeah, at this point you can make the decision, do you want Duster to do a little more damage, or do you want him to keep his stat increases? Still, in this present, we get a Swallow Bandana, which, as you might guess, is for Duster. Gives him some extra defense, so of course we'll be giving him that. Yeah, extra 5. Not bad. Not bad. Still, the decision is yours, like I've been saying. You can give him more offense, or you can keep him with the stats. Anyways, hey Mr. Save Frog,
Do you need something?
we sure do.
Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
We're gonna save our game. I see no reason not to. Thanks, Mr. Save Frog.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
Oh, we certainly will. But up here, we have, quite the interesting group.
Are these the barrier trio? Each one of their names is carved here. Barrier man, barrier gal, barrier dude. Are they really that strong?
Let me tell you, they are. The Barrio trio suddenly attacked. They're no joke. We're gonna have to do our classic here. Frankly, start the fight with defense up Omega. If I were you, have Kumatora use offense down Alpha. They do count as one enemy, which is good. Though otherwise, Scary Mask. And Boney, give him a sniff. Boney sniffed the barrier trio. My goodness. Smells like a strange creature. So yeah, they don't have any innate weaknesses. Also, if you notice, lowering their offense with the mask didn't work. PSI worked just fine though, so that's good. Get those big defense increases across the board. Very useful. Ooh, Barrier Gal called out, and the Barrier Trio struck a barrier pose. So yeah, that's their whole gimmick. They're going to strike poses. When they do that, their stats will change. Frankly, or well, maybe not their stats, but their tactics will. Just be careful and play it safe. Also, let's see if they have a shield. They sure did. Thank goodness we checked, huh? Oh, Scary Mask didn't work. Well, that's fine. Kumatora's on it. Get another defense up. Very nice. Very nice. That'll help us in the long run. Frankly, I might do another. Ooh, and they have PK Fire Gamma. Ow! Yeah, they hurt real bad. If you don't have Life Up Omega, that's gonna seriously dampen your mood. Frankly, maybe let's try Brain Shock Alpha? Or, honestly, Defense Down is probably the way to go. Maybe, Tickle Stick? Worth a shot, I guess. And Boney, if you could, I don't know, use a Thunder Bomb? Sure. Boney threw the Thunder Bomb. It had no visible effect on the barrier trio. So yeah, don't try to use lightning here. It's not really going to work. Or at least the Thunder Bomb won't. So maybe actual Thunder will? Who knows, I suppose. We can give it a shot, maybe. Yeah, Life Up Omega is kind of a godsend. Uh-oh. Defense Up Omega? What the heck? I just spent time lowering that. Well, if I were you, put up a PSI shield, and that'll really help you. Otherwise, another defense down. Duster, I think we're going to have you and Boney start attacking. Nice smash attack. I will admit, their song is a bit hard to combo to, so there's a good chance I'm just going to use PSI and one-hit attacks on here. You'll get through the fight just fine, but if you can combo, hey, all the better. Ooh, PK Fire Gamma. Yeah, that's a lot better. I will say this fight is a lot harder if you are under-leveled. Also, too, I'm going to throw up an Offense Up Omega, just so that way Duster and Boney can start really doing some damage. Otherwise, we're in a barrier pose. Maybe let's try Freeze Beta, see if that actually damages them. Let's take a look here. It does. All right, so we can use PK Freeze Omega. Get that big offense increase. Good deal. That'll help us out. Ooh, PK Thunder Gamma. Ow! That's a lot of damage. Lucas, Life Up Omega, Kumatora, Freeze Omega, Duster Attack, Boney Attack. This is where being quicker is going to help you. 557, very good. Get that life up going. We don't want Duster dying. So yeah, the barrier trio is no joke. Be careful. Defense up Omega, that's fine. We can lower that next turn. Oh, PSI counter Omega. That honestly would be pretty good. Yeah, let's throw that up. Kumatora, keep hitting him with PK Freeze Omega. Duster, if you could, use the Tickle Stick. And then Boney, if you could be a real pal, let's use... What else do you got? Let's use the Strawberry Tart on Lucas, because he is running out of PP very quickly. Good deal. Boom! Barrier Trio's barrier pose was crushed. Awesome. That'll really help. There we go. The PSI counter should help us out quite a bit. If you don't have this by this point, this fight's going to be really tough. Barrier Trio struck a barrier pose again. Okay. Otherwise, let's hit him with PK Love Gamma. Start doing some big damage. Use PK Freeze Omega, have Duster attack, and let's have Boney also just attack. Sure. Not bad, not bad. Still, it's kind of not much compared to... Oh! The barrier pose made the PK Freeze Omega dissipate. Uh-oh. Well, at least PK Love went through. Defense up Omega again. Oof. Alright, perhaps, Boney, if you could, we might need a shield snatched. Still, PK Freeze Omega should be good, and Boney, if you could, try the shield snatcher? No, they don't have a shield. So as you may notice, their barrier is elemental. Depending on what barrier they throw up, they'll do different techniques and dissipate different PSI. So, be careful with that. Physical attacks will avail you, but we know that they dissipate free, so let's try Thunder Gamma. Sure. Get some damage in. Very useful. Boom! Didn't hit anyone. Boom! Not bad. And they dropped their barrier pose. Awesome. They concentrated. Uh-oh. We may not want to let them do that. Still, I'm just going to have Lucas attack, because I'd rather save his PP for if they do something real nasty. Alright, getting some good damage. 132, 143, not terrible. Didn't hit anyone, of course. 59. Uh-oh. The barrier trio tried PK Starstorm. Nice. Yeah, that reflection really helped. Honestly, I'm just gonna let it ride. I think we'll be fine. Oh, we are kinda out of PP though. PK Freeze beta? Yeah, we're getting pretty low on resources. 141, that's kinda not phenomenal. Uh-oh. Well, hit him with what we got. Like I said, I wanted to keep Lucas's PP just to heal up. The Barrier Trio tried PK Starstorm, but didn't have enough strength left for it. Alright. Sounds like we got a free turn. I like it. They struck one final barrier pose. It was spectacular. And we got him. Not bad. A little dicey, but we handled them. And for beating them, we earned 12,346 experience. And Kumatora gains a level and is now level 55. HP went up by 1, PP went up by 1, offense went up by 1, defense went up by 2, speed went up by 2. Very nice. Looks like that needle's as good as ours. Awesome. Huh? Oh, of all the damn times. Well, this isn't good. That's a lot of pig masks. Look, we're strong, but after that fight, we're a... Huh? The red carpet. Ah. Well, well, well. Finally face to face. Oh! Ouch. Well, this isn't good. We're so close, too.
Hey, you. Just how long are you going to sleep there? That was surprisingly disappointing. Lucas, your heart wasn't the one passed on to the Dark Dragon. That masked man's was. But there's nothing that we can do about that. Fate is fate. But it's odd. I should be sensing that masked man's heart coming from the earth. But I'm not feeling anything at all. I'm about to disappear now, so Ocho will take care of the rest. I instructed him to wait for you at the beach. You can ride on his back all the way back to Tazmily. I'll give you my razor and lipstick. Take good care of them, almost as if they were me.
And we receive Missy's memento.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot something very important. Could you give this to Ionia for me?
Got a jar of yummy pickles. All right.
In Tazmily, I believe there's a map-loving and map-owning fellow, yes? I think he'll know where Ionia's house is. So hurry there. Take this to Ionia.
We sure will, Missy.
Oh, I'm disappearing. Farewell.
So yeah, we weren't able to pull the needle. No, we were so close. The masked man has some fierce lightning, which, as we know, can't be reflected by anything. So, did we even stand a chance? Who knows? Still, next time, we'll head back to Tazmily and find that certain map-loving and map-owning person, yes? Till then, as always, I've been Bread. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.